everyone, this is Mason with Mountain Rose Herbs, and today I'm going to teach you how I make my homemade chocolate bars. I'm not a chocolatier, but my wife, she loves chocolate, and I don't have a sweet tooth really, but I did want to partake with her, so I learned how to make homemade chocolate. So yeah, I'm not claiming that this is how chocolatiers make chocolate, but I think that this gets you 99% of the way there flavor-wise. Plus you get to select your ingredients and you get to add all sorts of herbs to it if you like. In this recipe today, I'm gonna add maca and bee pollen. So let's just jump right into the recipe. So first thing you need is 1 cup of roast cacao wafers. And you're gonna bring that to a medium heat. And as that melts, you're gonna take 1 cup of roast cacao powder. And then just slowly stir it in to the roast cacao butter and fully integrate the two. Then you're going to take a 1/2 cup of organic peanut butter and then stir that in until it's fully integrated. Okay. And then you're going to take a 1/2 cup of maple syrup as the sweetener. You could use honey too. Pour that in. You're almost there. And then as I mentioned, we're going to use maca and bee pollen. For the maca, we'll just throw it right in. That's about a tablespoon. And then for the bee pollen, we're going to wait for it to cool down a little bit so you don't lose any of those beneficial health properties. And then we're going to add a tablespoon of bee pollen. At this point, you should start smelling really rich, chocolatey smells. It smells amazing. So at this point, you could turn the heat off and get a sheet pan lined with parchment paper, and we will layer it out. Okay. And you could double the recipe as well. I usually do. Also, play with the amounts of peanut butter or nut butter that you use. You could also omit the nut butter. I think it adds a nice creaminess to it. But yeah, if you have an allergy or something, feel free to just omit it. You could also use different fun chocolate molds as well. I'd say that's about as good as it's going to get. And then next step is you just pop it into the freezer. After that, I'd say maybe a couple hours, it's ready to go. So I'll go put this in the freezer now. All right, so I just pulled this from the freezer and it's ready to go. You'll see I sprinkled some extra bee pollen on this one just for decoration. So there you have it. There's our homemade chocolate bars. If you would like 2 more herb-inspired variations, just go to blog.mountainroseherbs.com and search for chocolate. Should pop right up. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give us a like. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care. Wow, that's good. And there's maca and bee pollen in there too.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I like it a lot.
You like it? Sweet.